All right, guys. Everyone is talking about Palantir, and rightfully do so. Look at the daily chart on Palantir. I really, I wish I would have had this thing when it just came crashing down to this lower band here. Let's just look at this. We went from $21 to 44. That is a 108% gain with a bigger cap stock. This is insane. This is a safer stock, and it's been extremely volatile. This thing has made tremendous runs, so no doubt it's been on a lot of people's attentions. And if you look at the past, look at this. This is, we had this massive dip down here that went all the way to $6, and it's just been consolidating for a very long time, and then we just ripped out. And our very highs we got was right here, $45. Well, we're literally testing that very highs here. If we look at the weekly chart, you can kind of see, look at this. It's beautiful, beautiful like cup here. So yeah, we had this. Are we going to get past this $45? Are we going to make a new high? I will say, looking at this weekly chart, guys, I think this is very overextended. You probably get that a lot, but with this system, you can get a more defined of overextended. As you can see, we've pretty much never hit this upper band on a weekly chart. It's very rare. So when you're looking at Palantir, it gets close and it sells off. Oh, like actually right in here we get it, and guess what? We have this rejection here. And this is really what I want to show you guys is, I'm not saying this can just collapse, but you get these kind of rejections here. I mean, it's pretty big, pretty big candle here. 14% down. It's pretty decent, right? As you can see, we hit this upper band. We had this massive bull move, and that's kind of the pattern we're in. So we recorrect to this EMA 5. We will hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20, and then we make a new high, and then here we go. We hit the 20, and then this is where we say, okay, do we go downtrend or uptrend? So as long as we hold this 20, we are going to make an uptrend, and as you can see, we just kept going up and up. Whereas before, you see how the EMA 20 was the top band? This was a downtrend for the weekly chart. And this is where you would get the best buys, because what you want to do is on higher quality stocks is buy it when it's in a downtrend. Buy it when it's extremely undervalued. And if you had the patience, you could have got this thing. I mean, I don't think anyone would have had the patience unless you're a really long-term investor. But as you can see, we got very close to this lower band. So we went from $6 and we were all the way up here at 44. One of the best gains here. So if we coincided with the daily chart, we are hitting this upper band almost. So we have a weekly overextended, which is a longer term where we're going to get a correction. We have a daily overextended, and we also haven't hit this EMA 20 in some time. The last time we touched it was 906. Current date is 10/14, so we're over 1 month. Anytime we don't touch it in 2 months, it is considered long. So basically, what I would look to see is from here. We're going to touch the 5 here very soon. There is it's not that big, but there's roughly a 10% correction right here that we are due to the downside. And then also we have earnings coming up on 11/04. So within a month we have that coming up. So it just really depends, if you are a new buyer, it's really hard to recommend buying it from here, as one, you didn't want to take the risk when it was way down in here. Palantir gave so many opportunities. But as you can see, when it starts ripping up, right, we get these little corrections. This thing went way down here. So do you really want to buy it when it's ripping up like this? Yes, it could go higher. Let's say it could go to $50. It could break that all-time high, and that would be extremely bullish. Or this could be just major resistance, right? Right here on this weekly chart, right here on this $45, that could be just major resistance. We could have this big cup pattern, and then the handle come down here, and then maybe go up. So that's just, in theory, what we would probably see here. But it's all going to rely on the earnings here. I think this is going to run up to this earnings. I think there's going to be a lot of hopium. If it hasn't already had that run up, well, it's hard to say. But the first thing we're going to see is the EMA 5 and the 10 and then the 20, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, for me, the Palantir, I missed out on it. really did not expect this kind of a bull move. When I see this kind of system, I'm like, wow, this is insane. And this is one of those things where you just got to be patient. If you're an investor, these are the people that really reap the rewards. The day traders that get in and get out, they take their little gains. But those investors, they know, the company of this. And I actually do want to go in and I want to look up. I want to look up like if Simple Wall Street. I like to use Simple Wall Street for fundamentals. I just want to see what they say is it undervalued? I would assume at this price, I think it would be overvalued at this point. So if we look at the valuation here, so the share price versus fair value, the current price is $43. Well, they're saying the fair value is actually $51 compared to what this big pump it already's done. So, I mean, even after this big pump, we're still undervalued. I mean, according to the fundamentals of what they say. And it's just crazy to me that I didn't buy this at $6. It makes me feel like an idiot. So yeah, that is that. You can look at the ownership. You can see anything if they have that. It looks like they don't have much data, or is it just loading? Oh, here we go. So you can kind of see like Vanguard, BlackRock picked up stuff here. And then you can see financial health and all that. It's a really great site, but I'd like to look at the valuation. I'd like to see what is the valuation. Are we undervalued or are we overvalued? And then look at what the chart, I mean, it's just nice to see. But yeah, with this, but I will say though, we are getting close to this upper band. I mean, are you trying to squeeze out some more? It's up to you guys. Earnings is coming up. The weekly chart just shows a clear picture of, if you ever use this system and you see a weekly chart, you need to be very scared when you ever see it close to the upper band. That's where you had these bigger sell-offs. But yeah, this is Palantir. Congrats to all the people who invested in this. I'm very jealous. But if you guys want to join the premium Discord and have this system of where I look for these kind of trades, win over 90% on bigger cap stocks and doing day trades, click the link down below in the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page where you can see people with different colors. If you're in yellow or gold, that means you have the highest tier membership. If you're green, you have the lowest. But if you want to subscribe, please read this. If you have an Android, it just basically says that you have to use a computer or your phone's browser, and then when you do that, you can use your Android just as fine. Avoid scammers. I'll never message you, DM you, or trade your accounts. And then also read the testimonies of how a lot of people have had lots of success. But if you hit day trade alerts right here, it'll give you access to the service right off the bat. And it's so cheap, guys. It really is. If you go over to the server shop, I'll teach you guys how to trade like a pro using this system. But for literally $12 a month, I mean, I've paid hundreds of dollars, even thousands a year for mentorship trainings and just to learn everything I can. I am giving this all the things that I've learned, and the only strategies that have made me profitable to be a full-time trader. So if you do these strategies, you watch the videos, you understand it, you could be a full-time trader just like me doing this exact thing. It really does work. And like I said, you have to day trade. Day trading is the only way to do it. You have to be in and out of these, make sure you're making gains every day to be able to consistently do this. So, but if you want to try it, give it a year. See how much you've made, and if you can quit your full-time job, I think you guys are going to love it. But Day and Swing Trading Plus, $12 a month, subscribe on your computer, it's a flat rate, and you'll get access to my RTK journal, my day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, the community day trade, swing trading education, futures chat. It's all bundled in here. If you get it, you get all these channels unlocked. It's really nice. I think you guys are going to really love it. And then in the swing trading education, get your chart set up with this video here. It'll be everything you need. But yeah, this is Palantir. This is my price prediction. I think a correction is going to happen. Do I know exactly when? No, nobody knows that. But I do know with this settings here, there's a very high probability that Palantir is going to go down in the very short term. And what I look for in these kind of situations is I do look for put options to make some nice gains here. If I ever see a weekly like this, especially with the daily like this, these are the kind of plays that I love to buy puts. But yeah, just want to share this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. For everyone that's in the Discord, thank you so much. I think we're doing very nice. I think we're gonna really make a lot of returns doing this, and like I said, it's always, something to improve. If you guys really truly watched all the videos, you guys will be a profitable trader as long as you don't just go, if you have patience, just like with anything in life, you will understand how valuable this is. Like, for example, the daily chart has never hit this upper band, so I would not be a short yet. But if I'm looking to short or buy puts, I would like to see more time distance away from the EMA 5. So we have 4 days not touching this EMA 5, and what I would like to see is, closer to this ATR 4, and then maybe 1 to 2 more days away from the EMA 5. But yeah, I like this thing for a correction. And if you guys want to join the Discord, it's always there. I really hope to see you guys there, and let's make some money. Peace out, guys.